Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on the channel again today. Today we wanted to give you a little product review. This is a product that we use a lot and a product that we are very happy with. We are out and about all the time, and we always have to have something to drink with us. When I was a kid, I went out and about. I grew up in Phoenix, 100+ degree weather, and never thought about drinking at all. But now that we're older and softer and better parents than our parents were, we always have to have some kind of water with us for hydration. And so that's what these little beauties are. We've got ourselves the Hydro Flask. And, we've gone through literally dozens and dozens of water bottles through the years, and they're all okay. They all have their pros and cons, and I guess these are no different as far as the pros and cons. But the awesome thing about these is that they are water bottles or beverage bottles that do what they say they're going to do. So what do they say they're going to do? They say that they are going to keep your beverage cold or hot, whatever you want it to be. So if you put something cold in here, it stays cold for about 24 hours. If you put something hot in here, it stays hot for, it says right here on the label, 6 hours hot. I found that to be maybe not as generous as it could be. I've put some hot things in here and had them last, depending on your version of hot, I guess, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours and still be pretty warm. And so I always love a product that says it's going to do that does what it says it's going to do, and that's what these do. So we got a couple of different sizes here. We got the biggest one that we have here is a 32 ounce. We also have a 24 ounce one right here. You see a little bit taller, but quite a bit thinner. And then we've got a couple smaller ones here. These are only 18 ounces. But these bottles really have been nice to have. I was a little bit suspicious of whether it would be worth the money because, to be honest, they're not that cheap. But so far, so good. Now, they all come with, we got them all with the standard lid. But Hydro Flask does make a couple of different lids for these. They've got a sports top, which is kind of like the sports bottle where you kind of pull the little cork and you can suck out of the top. They've got that version of a lid available for you. And then they also have like a flip-up straw like you'd see maybe on a sippy cup for a kid or something like that. And so those are options for lids. Again, we just went with the standard lid on all of these. But if you buy one and you decide that you don't like the standard lid and you want to switch lids, you can buy just the lid all by itself. So, that's an option. You can kind of mix and match, maybe start with the standard, but for some times when you're on the bike or something, you just want the sports top that you can pop open and drink. That is a good option to have. It's not all perfect with these. There's a couple of drawbacks to them. One, they're made out of metal, and that comes with a couple of drawbacks. One, they're kind of heavy. I mean, they're not crazy heavy or anything like that, but for a bottle this size, if you were to compare it to like a plastic BPA-free water bottle, you'll notice that this is quite a bit heavier than those water bottles. And then, they work by having a double wall of insulation here, and that's what keeps it going. And because of that insulation, and I don't know the whole physics of the whole thing, but you cannot wash these in the dishwasher. They will ruin. If you wash them in the dishwasher, their magic power goes away and they will no longer keep things cold or no longer keep things hot. So that's kind of a drawback. You have to wash them by hand every time. Another thing that you'll see with these, because they're metal, is they get dinged up and dented pretty good. These are fairly new, just a few months old, but they all have dents. Dents here and dents down here, all over the place. The lids kind of get scratched up. We have a couple scratched lids on these water bottles. So if you're looking for a water bottle that stays pretty the whole time, you're probably not going to be happy with this one, just because they do get dinged up a bit, the paint chips off or whatever. But overall, just a great water bottle, because when you're out there in the heat and you've been hiking for a while and you go to drink your lukewarm water, it's just not very refreshing. But with these, you get out there, it's hot outside, no big deal. You pull it open, even if you've been hiking for 3 or 4 hours. If you put some ice water in this to begin with, it's going to be ice cold when you go to drink it later. So love that about these. So coming down to price, I mentioned earlier, not super cheap. That's another big drawback with these. And if you go on like Amazon right now and look, you'll see that the prices for these vary quite a bit. I mean, there's a wide variation in prices. You can see this little guy for as low, again, this is the 18 ounce. You can see this for as low as about $15 is the lowest I've seen it. And then all the way up to, for this 32 ounce, I've seen these go as high as $79 for the 32 ounce. And they do have a bigger size than this as well. I believe it's a 40 ounce. And I think they also make a 12 ounce. That's just a little bit smaller for maybe a smaller child. But that's quite a wide range in pricing. The other thing that I've noticed that affects the pricing, and I don't know why, I guess just the popularity of the color, but colors make a difference in the pricing. If you get a lime green one, those always seem to be a little bit cheaper. If you get, this is, I believe, what they call mango. If you get one of these, it's a little bit cheaper. If you get one of the black ones or these gray ones, I think they call it graphite, they're a little bit more expensive. They've got other colors, plum, which is kind of a purple. That's a more expensive one. Why do the colors make that much difference in the price? No idea. Again, just maybe the popularity of the colors drive the price one way or the other. But if you're looking for a good water bottle, especially one that is going to keep your beverage either hot or cold for you, highly recommend these Hydro Flasks. You can click on the link below. It'll take you, it's an affiliate link for us. So if you do decide you want one and you buy it through our affiliate link, we do get a little commission off that. It doesn't cost you any more money, so we do appreciate that if you want to go that route. But either way, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope when you're out and about, you do stay well hydrated and don't make the mistakes of our youth going around thirsty all the time. And hope you're having a great day, whatever you're doing. And as always, live your journey.